British Columbia. So, a lot of the sheeple believe that PBR in fish is going to wipe out the whole fish species. Even though time and time and time again, it's mild risk. It's been mild since the past few years. Mild. And you guys want to have like a fish farm on land. It's not going to work out well. It's going to be very costly. You'll be cutting down a few acres of trees, which you guys are against, especially the First Nations. There's going to be a lot of pollutions, which the First Nations are against. There's going to be a lot of money, a lot of maintenance. It's going to be more costly. Building and keeping maintenance and all that stuff, making sure it's the exact same as the ocean. It's a lot of maintenance. You guys don't realize it, and it's going to cost a lot of money. And those people who doesn't want fish farms but want it on land, you guys don't have much of an education what's involved. You don't have like any biology background to really understand. It's a fear mongering. It's all it is fear mongering from your cult leader Miller. I think she has an end game because she never talked about the outside of the gates. She only talks about the inside of the gates of PBR. And all the well-educated people from different areas keep saying fish outside of the nets, which I'm going to call it gates, walls, whatever, does carry PBR. Most or a lot, like other fish does carry PBR. In other countries would know this and probably laugh at you, followers of the cult leader Miller. Like, so, trailing off. So, wild fish, no, it's all wild, never mind. Free swimming fish, they do get poisoned by oil and gas, everything else, that anything that's in the ocean that's been thrown in there by humans, they do get contaminated in the oceans, willy-nilly swimming freely. And you guys are worried about PBR, which is mild risk. If you guys are so concerned about the fish health, maybe you guys should stop supporting the $20 billion project on the Peace River Valley where I'm from. I moved out of there because I was miserably unhappy, and because you guys support the project that's going to cause more contamination of fish. The contamination is methylmercury, because we already have methylmercury behind WIC Dam. We have 2 dams up in my Peace Region area. Especially the largest dirt-filled man-made dam in the world. Wait, is it Three Gorges Dam earth-filled? I don't know. I know that we have like a massive one in BC in Canada. So I'm trailing off, sorry. So you guys support displacement of farmers in the Peace River Valley, support the jacked up prices that's involved flooding the valley. The valley grows vegetables, like you hardly cannot grow above the Peace River Valley. There's hay farmers there. There's people with cattle down there, people with horses down there. People live in the Peace River Valley. There's different families living down there. And food prices is going to go way up. It'll be jacked up. Not all price, not on everything, but hay prices can go straight up. and some other food items too. So you also going to be paying for jacked up hydro bills. Like it's going to go up 30 to 50% over time to support the project that is for China, Asian countries, Asian country. I think I'm pretty sure it's China because the whole coal pollution. So, anyways, I'm trailing off. You want you guys want to spend a lot of money to build on land fish pond farm. That's gonna cost a lot of money. Not maybe not 20 billion like the project up north. Maybe a few maybe $1 million, a few thousand, close to $1 million, and then the upkeep maintenance to keep the fish alive. A lot of fish is going to die if it's trial and error. And you guys are would be happy the loss income. Look what happened to the Thailand shrimp industry. That happened in 2016, I believe. Try and error, and they lost so much money and so much shrimp. And right now they're doing okay after trial and error and higher regulations and learn from other people and farmers and all that stuff. It's a lot of information. So you guys want Atlantic salmon, fish, die in the first season, first year. If you guys never experience dugouts, you don't realize the maintenance because my uncle has a massive dugout for his cattle. And many years ago, they threw fish um, in a massive dugout. Yes, there's pumps in the dugout because the cows need water pumps. The fish didn't last long. Why don't you explain that to me if you guys don't know at all about fish? Salmon. So the same thing's going to happen with the Atlantic salmon. Happen at the farm. And you guys are also who are anti-healthcare, anti-nurses, anti-vaccine. That's like in one group of people, that's all that. And when the virus was spreading around, it starts with a C and ends with a D. So when that virus started 2 years ago, you guys are all against the healthcare system, supporting unplugging it up, saying that the virus is nothing, and on you guys go. But yet, when it comes to salmon, the PBR hasn't shown any mass anything. It's been mild risk for years since it opened, 2012? Shoot, I'm getting mixed up with the shrimp year. So, the salmon's still alive. I'm not second dead. A lot of viruses can be tame. A lot of them don't upgrade, like mutating. A lot of it don't. Biology. Bio means life. Ology means study of. There are some things a lot of you guys don't know or don't understand because you guys don't have a higher education. I'm going to stick with the basics because I need to make this video short. So biology. Biology branches to a lot of different areas. There's like a dozen areas, especially biology. That's a study of viruses. That's something most of you guys don't have no understanding. All you guys know how to do is to fearmonger among your cult leader, Miller. She's not very good. She only tells you what's inside the gates, not outside the gates, out the nets. Many experts studies the whole thing because the experts. She only told you the inside. fear mongering. If it's a culture thing, take care of your own fish. Let's use the other fish, like the other half of that fish. And if you guys worry about the other fish, don't worry about it. Because fish carries PVRs. And it's been well known fact. I wonder how many other countries are laughing at you anti-fish farm people. Because you're like, just really only be laughed at. Because how much you're not really thinking. So most of you guys supporting a $20 billion project on the Peace River, and you guys want something that costs maybe about $1 million, close to $1 million, to build and maintain an on-land fish farm, which the whole process is going to be a lot of pollution, a lot of money going into, a lot costly and everything else. You guys are hypocrites. And I think it's all about your own selfish gain out of trying to ban fish farms. Between the Scandinavian countries and you people, they're more educated. Like the high taxes, half of the high taxes, a portion of the high taxes goes into the education. The kids are more highly educated than you guys that are anti-farm. Just because this Miller person knows a lot, it doesn't mean that she doesn't have an end game to control and put fear into you guys' minds. She has a end game of this. Pretty sure she's trying to put BC even more into poverty because everything she supports is more costly, more damaging to everything. I wonder if she supports logging on the West Coast forests because apparently she wants to log a huge section, a few acres, for some massive amount of fish ponds. High maintenance, a lot of fish are gonna die. She wouldn't care. I think it's just about control and everything else. So think before you start supporting something, really look into things before you decide to vote to something that you're actually against. I support education, higher education, while most people don't. And smart people get criticized, they look down upon. It's usually because those people are insecure of the lack of this. So peace out, use your head, and I'm going to go eat because I am starving.